Alrighty, folks, welcome to tonight's coverage of the K&N Slide Job series. Coming at you live here tonight on Extreme Sim TV from Rockingham Speedway as these guys are finishing up their qualifying laps right now. These guys in their second round of the playoffs coming into tonight. Unfortunately, I do not have points to show you, but I am going to walk you through your playoff contenders. So right now, 6 cars coming into this evening with a shot at a championship. Out front right now of that is William Martin there in that first position driving for Iceman Motorsports. Emmanuel Wolf there second, William Aham a third, fourth Brian Dees, Nick there in fifth, and Michael Berry scored in sixth by the standings I've got here. So pretty good showing here for these guys here tonight. 15 minutes of qualifying left, and we will get you ready for tonight's racing action here on Extreme Sim TV. Hope everyone enjoys tonight's race. We'll get ready to look at your qualifying grid here in a moment. Again, these guys, they do have a little break here between qualifying and race. Qualifying officially closed as of now. 18 pulling back on car, the last car out on track. The 29 sitting down there as well, that AC Delco machine. That blue and red and white machine sitting on a pit road. All right, as we're just getting ready to go at green flag racing here in a moment. We're gonna start off. We'll see if we can grab points leader William Martin. Again, back on Discord tonight. A little different for me. I don't normally run Discord, but that's where we are tonight. So let's go see if we can get a word with him. Hey, William. Hey, William. How you doing, bud?
I'm pretty good.
How's the car coming into
Alright,
tonight,
sorry
buddy?
about that.
Doing
Official
pretty
bike
good.
coming out tonight, 125 laps at Rockingham. It's
Alrighty,
gonna be
buddy.
fun. It's gonna be slick.
Well,
It's gonna be
what
a
about
wreck
this track do you like? Do you
Survivor.
like Rockingham? I know it's a rough track to
Uh,
ride, but in these cars, do you like
leader.
driving it?
Not leader.
It's not
Almost there.
exactly my favorite
The
track,
initial start
but
of the race is
I'd
on the
say
green
that
flag. Restarts are
it's
on
a
leader's
fun track
discretion.
to race on.
All
It's
four
just I
tires
don't
must
have
be
much
off. All
experience
four
with it.
tires of the pace car must be
Alrighty, buddy.
off. No, that's not here. Never mind.
Well, the best
Sorry,
of
guys.
luck to you here tonight, William.
No switching lanes before the start finish line. No 3 wide till out of turn 2. Remember, we still are on a point penalty caution system. You call as a caution. First one is negative 2 points. Second one is negative 4 points. Third one is negative 8 points.
Hang on, guys. I
Accumulating
gotta
up to
fix
negative
one more
14
thing,
points.
and we'll be ready to go.
What else? Coming to pit road. Please stay on the right side of pit road. We have a 5 pit stall limit.
Alrighty, as we're back, folks, I had to kill the audio to race control there for a moment. William there in the 18 machine, of course, battling in tonight's playoff. We're going to get ready to go green here in just a moment. Let's take a look at tonight's starting. Well, first off, we're going to take a look at the running order of qualifying. Of course, we will get to our starting grid here in a moment, but if we look at qualifying right now, Mr. Cody Webster on top, Matthew Chastain there with a 22.904, William Aham sitting in third, Jade Bell, Keith Calhoun fifth, Emil sixth, Michael Berry seventh, William Martin scored eighth, Nick there ninth, Noah in. Alrighty, folks, and we'll be right back with you in a moment. Alrighty, folks, sorry for a little bit of delay there. We did get that fixed. Alright, they're still in their driver meeting. So we will get ready to go green here in about 9 minutes. And Rockingham Motor Speedway, that's going to be a tricky track. These K&N cars, not a lot of downforce, easy to get loose, spin the car around, and you're in trouble. Just like that. Alrighty, folks. Here in a moment, we're going to go down for your national anthem, and then we'll be back here live. Here we are back at Rockingham Speedway as these cars are taking to the track, getting ready to go green. Flag racing. Let's go ahead and take a look very quickly at your starting lineup. Inside row number one, that's going to be Cody Webster. Outside, Matthew Chastain. Inside row number two, William Aham and Jade Bell back there in fourth. Outside of row number two. Inside row number three, Keith Calhoun. Outside of him, that's going to be Emerald Wolf in sixth. Starting in seventh, Michael Berry. Eighth is William Martin. Ninth is Nick. And 10th is Noah. 11th, Dylan Parker Darian. And 12th. And rounding out the third in the field in 13th, Caden Atkins. All right, we're getting ready to go green here in just one moment. And green is out. We're underway here at Rockingham. 125 laps here tonight for the Slide Job K&N Series. On the inside, going to be Cody Webster. He'll walk away with the lead just a little bit now as they head down the back straightaway. Cody up front in that AC Delco machine pulling away now. Back there in second, Matthew Chastain. He's right there in that number 12 machine. One of your chase contenders trying to run down Cody Webster. William back there in third as they sit right now. William right now, nice smooth running spot. He's going to have Keith Calhoun, his back bumper there in the sixth machine. Emerald there in fifth. Michael Berry sixth. William Martin seventh. Caden Atkins sitting in eighth. 3 out of 125 laps complete. Tonight, you're not going to have to worry about fuel so much. It's going to be tires that you run into the problem. These tires will wear out in a hurry, folks. So don't be surprised if these guys pit quicker for tires than anything else here. 4 out of 125 already in the books. Fastest lap time of 22.911. And to the bottom of the 25, Dylan Parker. He's going to work his way by the 37 of Mr. William Martin. That is Mr. William. He is competing with here through 1 and 2 once again. Now Dylan onto the back straightaway. He's cleared that number 37 machine. That's going to put him right up here with Caden Atkins. Caden there in that number 2 machine. Caden right now on the back bumper of Emerald Wolf. Wolf trying to hold him off. Caden shoots to the bottom in that number 2 Pennzoil machine. Nothing doing down there. He'll slide back in the line now. Right now in fifth position, that is Michael Berry in that number 64 machine. Looking good right now as they roll off. And oh, Michael, hang on to it. He's going to slide back up the racetrack. What a save. And Dylan Parker comes along, gets in the back of him. That's going to completely turn Berry around. That's going to be the first yellow of the evening. Go back and take one more look at it as they come off the corner. Watch his car step out a little bit. And around he goes. Now, he had it saved till Michael come along, got in the back of him. Or Dylan rather come on and got in the back of Michael. Very unfortunate there that happened. We'll go on board with him here. Alright, that is going to be your first yellow of the evening. On lap number 8 clicks on the board. And we will see pretty much everybody come down for fuel, I do believe. Cody Webster leading them around, or come down for tires. Again, fuel, not your big issue. It's going to be more along the lines of tires here tonight. Take a look here at the commitment cone as they come around. Let's see if anybody indeed comes down. And indeed, there you see it, Webster down. He's going to bring a host of others with him onto pit road. All right. Oh, everybody down on pit road now. Bring the cars up for you just a little bit. And Webster's still on pit road. But there's a couple of cars Webster leading them off. But Jade Bell is going to be out front right now. He's got the lead on old tires. I don't know if I agree with that call. Going to be awful hard on Jade. Hang on to that race lead with some old tires on that number 14 Jack Daniels machine. 10 laps in on 125, and I think it's a little too early for a strategy call like that. We'll see how it plays out. Cody Webster, of course, back in P2 in that AC Delco machine. And we'll be right back with you live here on Extreme Sound TV. All right, here we come. Getting ready to go back to green flag. Racing out front, Jade Bell, Cody Webster. Sitting in second right now, William. Now, keep in mind, Jade right now, he is on a way older tires than everybody else here, and we're back racing. Jade gets a good jump. Here comes William to the inside. Whoa, that's, what the heck just happened? We're going to pretend like we did not see that. Yellow flag is out. And it looks like that's Darian running into trouble in the 32. That car going around. What in the world happened here? He comes off turn 2 and it's hard into the wall. Caden was on his outside, up and over. Goes that 32 Goodwrench machine, getting in trouble off of turn number 2. Hard into the outside wall. Brings out the yellow once again. And Jade Bell, of course, still out front on them older tires. These caution laps help cool those tires back down. Maybe he can hang on out there a little bit. Of course, Jade there not taking tires on that first stop. We're going to keep on that first yellow there. We're going to keep an eye on it. See if he comes down this time. Right now, he's got about 14 on laps on this set as we look at it right now. All right. So here we go. Getting ready to get going once again. Hello to the chat room, by the way. Cody and Jade out front. I'm going to look and see. I don't think anybody's, well, the 29's going to probably stay out. So will William. All these guys that just came down pit road, I don't see them coming back in. Obviously, Darren had to bring the car back down. He had to get that car fixed after a huge incident on the back straightaway with Caden. Take a look at Caden's car, also repaired. But bigger question here becomes, does anybody come down this time? And I don't see it happening. Rightfully so. I think everybody will stay out. Alright, double file once again, 14 and 29 on the front row. Now keep in mind that Cody does have fresher tires, and so does Eamon there and Chastain. Manuel back here in sixth or in fifth on fresher tires, and so is Calhoun. So basically, the whole field except Jade came in on that first stop. That's definitely going to affect Jade here on this restart. 15 out of 125 complete. Rockingham Speedway, here we go, getting ready to go green one more time. And green is in the air. We're back underway here. 14 machine back hard on the throttle. He's going to pull a little bit of a gap, but we'll see if the 29 flows in. Will these fresher tires pay off as they come out of turn number 4? You see that gap start to close. Here comes a Cody Webster, going to go to the bottom of the racetrack, hug that yellow line with those new tires, and up off turn number 4. I don't think Jade's going to be able to hold him back there much longer. Those fresh tires mean a lot here. About 0.2 per second quicker that time by. Now he's starting to wear a little bit. Maybe that caution let Jade cool those tires down just enough to hang on. Cody to the bottom of the racetrack. They're going to be side by side off of turn number 4. Cody Webster nearly taking over the lead here. He'll fall back in line once again. Nice move by Cody. Cody up to the race lead. Jade Bell back to second. Matthew Chastain sits third. Of course, Chastain also fresh tires. He'll put that car to the bottom of the racetrack and he'll power his way through. And he will clear the number 14 machine. That Jack Daniels machine. Now Chastain moves his way up to P number 2. He'll fall in behind Cody Webster. Webster up just a little ways up the racetrack here. Taking a look at Cody. Cody doing a great job right now. Jade Bell sitting back here a little ways back as they thunder down the back straightaway. Jade Bell back to third. Chastain and Webster for 1 and 2. 21 out of 125 complete here already. Again, Rockingham Motor Speedway, less than a mile in length, going 125 miles here tonight. Jade Bell doing a good job hanging on, but we have a battle for 4th and 5th positions. Calhoun and William Almond back there going at it. Almond, of course, in that 18 pedigree machine. Off a turn at number 4. Almond stretches his legs a little bit. And yellow back out on the speedway. We'll go back and see if we can take a look at what is going on. William Martin running into trouble in the 37 machine. Wow, William in trouble back here. What in the world happened to that number 37? Up high, he gets in the outside wall and hard impact to that inside wall. William getting that car completely sideways. It comes around with him. Very unfortunate for William. Wow. William running into problems early. I expect to see everybody else back on pit road this time by. Pit road's going to be a very busy place as they all head down. Looks like everybody's heading down pit road right now. Chastain right now scored as your leader. Bale back in second. Webster. What in the world happened to Webster? Cody Webster is out of the event. He was your race leader. Well, what happened to, did he just lose connection? We'll go back and see if we can find it. Wow. See, Webster's on pit road there. Wait a minute. Here he comes. He comes, parks in the stall. And that's it. Wow. Cody Webster running into issues. And he is out of the event, folks. So your race leader, Cody Webster, is now out of the event. Gonna leave 12 cars on the racetrack. Wow, I don't even know what to say about that. Did he have an internet problem? 'Cause he was the leader, man. All right, well that's gonna turn the lead over to the 18 machine of Mr. Allman. Lights still on the iRacing pace car this time by. 26 out of 125 complete. And we will have less than 100 to go here when we go back to green flag racing. Man, I feel really bad for Allman, or for Webster. That's no good. When you're leading the race and then something like that happens, it just really, it's rough on you, believe you me. Alright, Webster was the leader of the most laps here so far with 14. And Webster also had the fastest lap time of the race. And the second to that was Chastain. So keep an eye out for Chastain now. He is listed as the second fastest car overall lap time so far this evening. Alright, we're back double file. And inside the Jawb series, getting ready to go back green flag racing from Rockingham Speedway. 27 out of the 125 complete here tonight. We'll go green with 99 laps to go. Alright, the iRacing pace car lights are off. We're going to bring them down here one more time. And the Slide the Jawb K&N series is going to get ready to go back green flag racing on the front row. William Amon and Keith Calhoun on 1-2. Keith on the outside, William on the bottom, and green flag is in the air. Keith will spin the tires. Take a look. 3 wide now for second. Chastain shoots to the bottom of the racetrack. Wisely to 14. Jade Bell backed out of it, giving them some room to race off of turn number 2. And Chastain to the front. Oh no, the 6 goes around, and we're piling them up on the back straightaway. And Caden Atkins, man, involved once again. The 6 of Keith gets in the outside wall, stacks them up, and around they all go. Go back and take a look at it off turn number 2. Bounce off the wall, wouldn't know where Jade Bell can go. And around he goes, and poor Caden Atkins, man, no luck for him either. Caden hard impact, that car totally destroyed. Man. Bad luck there for Caden Atkins getting caught up in that one. He'll get that car back to pit road with 97 laps to go. '18 will bring it around here nice and easy. Your race leader, Mr. William, out front. Now, they've only got 5 laps on their tires this time through. I don't foresee them hitting for tires right now. Bell, though, Bell may actually... We'll see what Bell decides to do, sitting in third. Looks like Williams on the apron, but does he bring it in? That's... I don't know about that. He's going to come back out. Didn't think he'd bring that car in. He'll stay out, line up behind the iRacing pace car once again. Double file they'll go. 95 laps remaining. Actually, the laps are still on. We'll get ready. 4 lead changes here so far tonight. Of course, Webster leading a 14 of the 31 laps complete here tonight, the most led right now. But unfortunately, Webster exited the event for unknown reasons. That's very unfortunate for Webster. Anytime you see that happen, you just hate to see that happen. Anytime, so. Right now, William on the front row alongside Chastain. Bell right there in second. And when we go back green flag racing, we'll have 93 laps remaining. All right, side by side on that front row, Chastain and Bell, or Chastain and Mr. Allman. Bell sitting right back there, a little ways back in third.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, here we go. Green flag back in the air. Allman back to the race lead. Chastain and Bell. Second and third battle now for fourth. Here it comes Dylan Parker, Keith Calhoun. These guys sitting side by side right behind them. Emmanuel trying to make something happen. He'll shoot to the bottom, but look at Dylan Parker. Dylan up there in the 25 machine goes to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to be alongside Jade Bell now, trying to pull away onto the back straightaway. He will clear Jade. Dylan up to third. Dylan Parker now trying to close the gap down to Mr. Chastain. Chastain, though, right on the back bumper of Allman. Believe Chastain maybe just a little bit faster right now. But trying to clear that 18 machine's a little bit more difficult than you may think. You can catch them here, but getting that lane to get the run, very difficult because you're trying to save your tires. You want to get around him because you know Dylan Parker's coming. As Dylan just posted the fastest lap time of the race. Chastain's going to get around Almond, move Almond back to P2. But right back there, Dylan Parker, just a little ways back. Now he's going to also get by, work on getting by Almond now. 0.4 of a second is all that Dylan Parker's back. And I think he's quicker than the both of them in front of him. And with 89 laps to go, he's got plenty of time to get there. Parker now closing the gap to the back bumper. He'll get to the bumper, the 18. 18 will whoosh up the hill. Almond scoots up the hill. Here comes Dylan to the bottom. Dylan's going to squeeze, play his way in there. And a clear for Dylan Parker.
The yellow flag is
And
out.
the yellow flag is back out on the speedway. We'll go see where the issue is. And it looks like it's Jade Bell going around. Oh, he just got loose off of turn number 2. Around he goes. Yellow flag back in the air. Alright, and we will be back with you here on Extreme Sim TV momentarily. Alrighty, folks, we're back. See Jade Bell, that torn up race car. And William Aham still setting out, still setting out front. "42 laps to go." Or excuse me, 42 out of 125 complete with 84 laps remaining. We're getting ready to go back green, a flag, a racing here in a moment. Almond out front. Chastain said second, and man, this is gonna help Dylan, Dylan right there, man, it's really gonna help him. He's gonna be right there on the back bumper of the 18 machine, and I really think Dylan may have the quickest car here. All right, as they work their way through here, get ready to go back green at flag racing in just one moment. Chastain on the outside lane.
Green flag, green
On
flag.
on right there in the 18, and we are green back underway. Lap number 43 gets posted to the board. 42 complete. 83 laps remaining. Now, Bill Parker, look at that, right to the back bumper of that 18 machine, trying to make it work. Man, Williams able to start to stretch the gap just a little bit. Chastain now pulling back on Parker's back bumper. These three guys right here, nose to tail pretty much. Car's pretty even right now. Parker on the high side, he'll get loose. Here comes Chastain, and Parker's going to lose second. Parker back to third now. Calhoun coming in fourth. He's got pressure behind him. Mr. Emmanuel on the bottom. Here comes Martin as well. These three right here as a group together. Martin trying to get a little bit of run on the outside. The 15 of Emmanuel gets loose on that inside lane. Don't allow Martin to get up high on him as they roll through 3 and 4. And Williams going to take over that 5th position, drop Emmanuel back to 6th. Michael Berry right there in 7th. Berry trying to close the gap. He'll get now to the back bumper. Not missing anything up front. The gap's right now 1/10 of a second. As Berry gets a little sideways. Back up front now. Chastain closed the gap down on the 18 machine. He's looking to the inside. They're going to be side by side off turn number 4 or turn number 2. Chastain will clear. Chastain now to the race lead. 6 lead changes. Dylan Parker now. That car coming on strong. The later in the run he goes, he dives to the bottom. He'll look for second over the 18. He'll get the car to Austin down there below him, and he will clear up onto Thunder Alley. Move Dylan Parker back up to P2. Now he'll set his sights on Matthew Chastain. Last time by, Parker a little bit faster than Chastain. And I tell you, these tires seem to be holding up pretty well right now. They're in the 23s. They've lost some, but it's not as bad as what I honestly thought it would be. Dylan Parker right now still sitting in second. 49 on the board. Right now, 76 laps to go. Dylan Parker trying to close the gap. Dylan trying to close the gap, but he's doing it cleanly. He's not doing anything crazy. Keeping that car nice and smooth. Really impressive job. As Chastain now up in front, just trying to hold his distance as well. 4/10 of a second to gap right now. 51 out of 125. "52 laps complete, 125 here tonight." And Chastain trying to walk away with it. Pull a little bit of a gap in this battle here. Parker right there, though. He's not letting them breathe at all. Wow, Parker just right there to the back bumper. Trying to close that last few feet. If he can get there and get to the bottom of the 12, I think he's got something for him. But a little bit of trouble getting up to him right now. And we'll drop back to cover Barry and these guys. Barry in 4th and Martin 5th. Right there as well. Nice run for both those two cars. Now we're starting to get it sorted out. We're getting into more of a long run. Noah back here in the 8, he's had not the greatest run here tonight. Setting back in 12th position. Meanwhile, Parker still trying to attempt to close that gap down just a little bit. 55 out of 125 complete. This time by, these drivers will see 70 laps to go. They've done went through 56 of these. Gotta be careful, man. Dylan doing everything he can to close that gap. Just can't get it done yet. Almond sitting back there in the 18 machine sets third, Barry fourth, and Martin a fifth, Calhoun a sixth. Calhoun now up the racetrack. Now they'll work their way down at the back straightaway. .58 out of 125 complete. 67 laps to go. Look at this. Mr. Parker right to the back bumper of Chastain, trying to look for a way around. He'll dive to the outside, nowhere to go there. He'll fall back in line. Trying to take care of this car right now. Again, these guys have 20 laps on this stint. Their last lap now well over a second slower than their fastest. Dylan working now on the high side, can't get it done. He'll slide up the racetrack with 66 laps remaining. And I think these guys will have to make one more stop regardless. I don't think their fuel is going to make it all the way. But wow, Chastain doing a great job just holding Parker at bay right now. And not only that, Parker doing a great job staying right there with Chastain. They're equally impressive out of both these guys. Chastain and Parker out of turn number 2. Pretty much dead even down Thunder Alley. Nobody really gaining on each other there. Dylan a little bit through 3 and 4. He'll wash up the hill. Trying to run a little bit higher line. Keep that car nice and smooth. Dylan Parker trying to save the front tires on that number 25 machine. Parker now just trying to inch in a little bit closer. Still a couple of car lengths off. He'll shoot to the bottom. Now on the apron. Trying to cut the shortest way around the front straightaway. And man, oh man, that's a dicey move out of that 25 machine. Get down there and clip that apron the long way that car gets loose, you're in trouble. Coming to the stripe this time by to see 61 laps remaining. And this battle for the lead starting to stabilize out a little bit. Almond 3.6 back. Martin under fire right now from Barry. This is for 4th and 5th. Martin just trying to hang on there in that 37 Coca-Cola machine. Now he'll start to stretch his legs back out with 60 laps remaining. Chastain, though, really doing a great job. Now it has become the most led laps of the evening. Is Matthew Chastain right now at 25. Almond has a shot at it if he can get up there and deal with them. But look at the mistake off of turn 2. Chastain gets a little high. Dylan to the bottom. They're going to make contact at Rockingham. Dylan back to the inside of the racetrack. He'll keep it clean. Tight racing through 3 and 4 for your race leaders. Man, so tight. Now they work their way down the back straightaway. And now Dylan smells blood in the water. He's seen that mistake out of the 12. And he just wants to pounce. He's seen that Chastain getting the outside wall. He got it back down, kept the lead. But nearly an incident there to hang on to it. Now they'll work their way by Caden Atkins. Rough night for Caden. Dylan, though, back to the bottom. He's going to lay the bumper to the back of the 12. Doesn't work. They hang on. What a battle up front. 56 laps remaining. Parker now trying to climb back to the back bumper of the 12. The 12 just hanging on for everything he's worth right now. Parker that time in the outside wall, same thing that we seen out of Chastain a couple of laps ago. This time it's Parker's turn. Man, these cars are really starting to give him problems. Is there somewhere in the neighborhood right now at 31 laps into this stint? And you got to think, if you do have to come back in, do you come in a little early now that your tires are this worn? Because you're well over, man, well over quite a bit. Oh, right at a second slower of their fastest time of the race. Parker now trying to close the gap back down. 73 laps will go on the board. Chastain doing a nice job hanging on to it. 31 laps led. And man, oh man, if he can just hang on a little bit longer, he's going to clinch the most laps led here tonight. Now leading 32. Chastain, just a beautiful run. Here comes Parker. Big run off of turn 2. One more time down Thunder Alley. Parker looks for a way, doesn't find it. Has to back off just a little bit. Parker gets that big run, but he just can't make it go anywhere. It's kind of insane how that works out. Parker right back to the back bumper of the 12. Nowhere for the 12 to go. Here we go to the outside lane. Dylan Parker goes to the high side, dives down behind him. Now he's going to try to get to the outside of the 12. Different move here for Parker. And Chastain pulls up, blocks the move, puts the Dylan on the bottom. Dylan gets loose, has to lift out of it. Keeps it off of him. Nice driving from Dylan. Lap after lap. 50 laps to go. Now 49. Man, Dylan's got to be sitting there beating on that steering wheel. He knows he has a faster car. Can't seem to get around Chastain. Chastain again to the outside of the racetrack, trying to diamond that corner off. Trying to get to that back bumper. Nowhere for him to go. A car in the outside wall there, that's the 6. That's Calhoun they're working by. Man, rough night for Calhoun. Chastain, though, hanging on out front. Has had 37 laps here so far tonight. He's right now sitting back there 1 lap down. Nick will be the next car to go out. Down. We see a couple cars diving to pit road, trying to short pit this thing. Get new, fresh tires. So we'll see if that plays into effect for your top two. 80 out of 125, 46 laps remaining. They right now have went 40 laps on this stint. Chastain starts to pull away a little bit. I think Dylan may have used up his equipment trying to get to him and get around him. 45 laps to go. He's got time to kind of work it out. Dylan had run that yellow line, trying to figure it out. He'll get a little free off of 4. Now their last lap times are well over a second off their fastest. Actually about 1.1 seconds slower than their fastest. So these tires definitely wearing. But both these guys still a couple of tenths faster than the rest of the field. Dylan slips up aisle 4. He has to check up. Trying to run down that 12 machine once again. Drop back through your pack just a little bit. Martin back here. Darian as well. Or Almond, Darian, and then Martin. Your top 5. Meanwhile, Chastain's still trying to hold on over Dylan. Dylan is going to go high and Chastain to pit road. Chastain to pit road, lap number 84. Nice and smooth on the brakes. Don't speed. Yellow is out. Now Chastain's got a decision to make here. As we try to find, I think Nick may have been nope. Oh, there it is. We had a car in the outside wall. Oh man, that was Darian going for a wild ride. Go back and take a look here. Darian off turn 4. And into the outside wall around that 32 goes, and he is going to go for a wild ride down the back straightaway. That car is going to be killed with 41 laps to go. Martin right now on pit road. Parker back here in 5th. Being scored in 5th. And we'll go take a look at how that happened. Dylan comes down. Dylan and those guys come down because they've got to stop. And it looks like Chastain scored your leader as we're going to cycle it back through. So it's going to work out for both of them, but Chastain was on the lead lap. Almond right there as well. The cyclist stops, so Chastain being scored in 6. So a little bit of scoring. We're going to have to let this work out. Yellow flag coming out right in the middle of green flag stops. That's going to jack the field up a little bit with 40 laps remaining. Man. Chastain, though, has now clinched. As long as Almond don't lead the most laps led, Almond right now at 21. He could foreseeably pass him if he led pretty much every lap from here on out. Martin up to P2 through this situation. With the yellow coming out in the middle of stops, that's going to move Almond up. So all of this now changes everything. Just keep in mind, Chastain and Parker have been going at it for the last 40, 45 laps. And now we have a new host of people to the front. Parker 4th, Chastain 5th. So they're going to be back in the pack a little ways for those two to work their way back through. And they're going to have roughly around 35 laps to go when we go green. 8 lead changes here so far tonight. And well, Chastain has led the most laps so far with 42. Alright. Take a look at your race stats here so far this evening. There you have it. 19 caution laps. For a total of 6 yellows. Not too bad at Rockingham. Alrighty. So here we go. We're going to get ready to go back green and flag racing here in a moment. And it should be a doozy.
Green flag, green flag.
As green is back in the air. 38 laps to go. Chastain not getting a very good start. Look at Allman and Williams. They're going to clear into turn 1. 37 laps to go. Barry there on the outside. Dillon tried to get the third, and oh no! Chastain gets in the back of Dillon. Oh, what a save for Dillon Parker. He's still sideways on the racetrack. He will get it off the racetrack and get it off the surface. No caution. Man. Chastain dives it down in there. Take a one more look at it. These guys have battled all night for the race win, and Chastain just, man, he just got in the back of him, turned 25 up the hill. Man. Dillon's still on the lead lap. Allman now with the race lead. "35 laps to go, and Allman your leader." Martin set second. Mr. Berry third, Chastain in fourth. Now the question becomes, does Chastain have the car to get by Berry and Martin and get to Eamon all within 33 laps? Oh, we got trouble in the back straightaway. That's Berry on the bottom. That's going to be one spot. Berry getting loose off of turn number 2. Allman's going to take advantage, Chastain's going to take advantage, put that car to third. Martin right up there in front of him. That's going to be the next one he gets sight set on. He's still 1.7 seconds off your leader, though. I mean, Dillon really needs a caution. Get him back in the fight. "95 of 125 complete." Martin right now in the 37 machine. It runs P2 out front. That's going to be Allman. We'll across the stripe. We'll see 30 laps to go. 96 complete out of 125. Now, Martin trying to do everything he can to close the gap down. William trying to stretch his legs as well. 98 out of 125 complete. We're going to have 28 laps remaining.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow on the speedway as they roll by the 50. Was that the 55 or the 15? That was the 15 of Emmanuel on the back straightaway, brought the yellow out with 26 laps to go. And let's see, yellow turn number 2. I bet you that car is going to step out on him. He'll lose the back end of it. Oh, yep, up in the fence, and then he'll lose the back end. And around will go that number 15 machine. All right, yellow back out. Almond had a good lead there. Now, what do you do? Do you come to pit road? Do you stay out? 15 laps on this set of tires. Everybody, for the most part, is going to follow. Even Dylan Parker back there. See who can get the lead off of pit road. Alright, we're getting ready to go back to green up. Getting ready to come off the pit road. And we'll come back green flag racing around 22 to go or so. So time definitely run out and off pit road. Waiting for the good race. Looks like Calhoun stays out. Boy, Keith, on the night that he's had, just trying to get some track position in the 6th. He definitely stayed out. Now he's dropping back. All right, let's reset this for you. Almond will be on the front row with Martin. Chastain is in 3rd. Dylan will restart 7th. Now, Dylan's had a good car all night, but he's got to work his way through some traffic. And he's only got 23 laps to get there. Well, if I'm Dylan, I'm trying to wheel and deal as much as I can, to be honest. But, you know, you never know how that's going to turn out. Dylan, big scuff marks on the side of that car. He's battled with Chastain so hard all night. 23 laps to go here. And Almond up here is on the verge of getting the most laps led. He's just a couple of laps away from Chastain. Of course, Chastain wants to get by to keep that from happening. And oh yeah, don't forget, Dylan and Chastain made contact earlier where Chastain got in the back of Dylan. So will we see Dylan return the favor? Because we're going to have 21 laps to go when we go green here at Rockingham. All right, three and four. Lights back off on the iRacing pace car. And when we see the green flag, we'll have 21 laps to go. Can Dillon make his way up there from 7th? What about Chastain there in 3rd? What about Martin on the outside of the front row? And here we go, green flag on. We're back underway. Parker's got some time to make up. He's going to jump to the bottom. He's already up to 4th. As they exit turn number 2, Chastain and Martin in the wall. And they're stacking up behind them. And Parker's involved.
The yellow flag is out.
Man, oh man, Parker cannot catch a break. Yellow flag out and big incident on the high side, multiple cars involved. Martin gets in the outside wall. Parker tries and just gets rear-ended by Jay Bell. And then eventually, wow, Martin gets clipped. Big night, because remember, those are chase eligible cars. Martin all torn up, and it looks like that's Keith that got in from Martin. Wow, what in the world? Keith Calhoun goes by, and then like he tries to swerve back up the track, he in front of Martin, and he wasn't clear. So with 20 laps to go, yellow back out. A bunch of cars here coming to pit road. Man. 19 to go now. Here we go. We're going to get ready to turn them back loose here in a minute, and we will see the 6 on pit road as well. Dillon's got to be livid. That car, I don't think he has a fast repair either. And that car is pretty much destroyed. Jade Bell coming along, couldn't get slowed up, got in the back of Parker, turned him sideways. And I don't think that car is capable of competing for a win now at this point. I think it's pretty well destroyed. Big rear damage. Chastain up to P2. $18 laps to go. And Chastain in the 12, right behind Allman. And both these guys also fighting for the most laps led because they're tied right now at 42 apiece. Coming to 17 laps to go. $17 to go, and Chastain will restart on the outside lane. Allman on the bottom lane. They will get their green with 16 laps remaining. Jade Bell right there in 3rd in that 14 machine. And they'll come to 16 to go, and we'll see the green flag fly once again. Coming to green nice and smooth. And wait on it, wait on it, wait on it, wait
Green
on it.
flag,
Green
green
flag
flag.
in the air. Once again here, the 18 machine. He'll jump on the loud pedal. He'll pull out ahead just a little bit and they're wrecking behind them. The 12 got turned. Wow. What in the world? Chastain backs up on the racetrack. He'll get back going, 16 to go. And Chastain's not going to be happy about that. Looks like he came down though. Chastain comes down the hill. He wasn't clear. And Jade just didn't. It was like, no, I'm not lifting. And that turned Chastain around and another chase contender into the outside wall. Or the inside wall once again. Meanwhile, Jade Bell trying to hang on, hold off Dylan Parker. And where did Dylan come from? That car tore all to pieces. But he is back up to P2. Dylan Parker still in second. Now, multiple cars right together here. What does, wow. Dylan's tore up race car. He's 1.2 seconds back, but he's trying to make it, that car get back to the race lead. Man, oh man, I'm just in shock. Chastain gets turned off a restart. Now Dylan's got a broken race car and he is somehow nursing this thing back to P2. Dylan Parker now, he'll see 11 laps to go this time by, and he's 0.8 of a second off the 18. How in the world is that car even competitive? As we're coming to 10 laps to go, can Almond hang on? Can Dylan run him down? 0.4 of a second's the gap now. Now Dylan right to the back bumper. He's going to look high. Look at the block Almond throws. 10 laps to go, and the 18 turns. It gets turned by the 25. Yellow's out. 18 don't wreck it. He hangs on to it, but the yellow flag flies. And we'll go back and take a look at it. It's something, wow. Parker just, well, he drove it in there and he sent her. Got that 18 completely turned sideways. Score Parker your race leader. And I don't think Williams is very happy right now. Man, a lot of contact for battling positions here tonight. And I do not think Almond's happy at all. And we'll see probably when we go back green, somewhere in the 8 laps to go range. You see him just, yeah, man. Dylan went for it now on the pit road. 4 fresh tires. Looks like a couple of cars will stay out. We're going to stay with Dylan and the 18 machine of Almond. Holy cow. Man, I would not want to be Dylan right now. I'm just telling you. Because I think if that 18 machine, that 18 pedigree machine gets back to that back bumper, that number 25 machine, we might see some sparks fly once again. And we might want to have security ready on pit road because we're probably fixing to have a brawl down there, to be honest. It's going to be like Rock'em Sock'em Robots in the 18 pit. Alright, the 18 will come out 5th. Dylan for the 4th. And again, I would not want to be Dylan. And look at Chastain in 7th, right back up in this thing. Norton scored your race leader. He's going to try to hang on. He's got old 11 lap old tires. Martin trying to hang on. That car beat all to pieces. And if you like this short track action, folks, here on Extreme Sim TV, don't forget here in just over a week, it's coming in your way directly. Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday following, the AMA, a super or modified series coming your way. And their first race, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is, let's see, I believe it's 5 flags. Indeed it is. So look forward to that as well. Here we go, getting ready to go green flag racing once again. Double file. We'll have 5 laps to go when this green flag flies. The 12, the 18 right there together. Oh yeah, the 12's probably still upset at the 25. The 25's upset at the 18. Or the 18 and 25's upset at each other. The Porter 6 there caught in the middle of all this mess. Martin trying to hang on. Nick up there trying to hang on. And we're going to go green with 5 laps to go. And the next caution will end it. Pace car off of turn number 4. Getting ready to go green flag racing. Here we go. Pace car dives in. William Hart on the gas. Nick trying to hang on. This is going to stack the field up behind him. Look at Dylan looking for a way around. He's going to get trapped though. The 18 on the high side. Martin's backing up to him. They're going to be stacked up down the back straightaway. Nick gives Martin a bump. Into turn 3. Nick in the outside wall up on his side. Yellow is out. And William Martin, as they're wrecking behind him, is going to come to the win. Wow, William Martin walks away with the win here tonight. Dylan Parker second. I seen Chastain turned around backwards. Holy moly. Alright, all this goes into turn 3. One car goes up the hill. He's on his side. Chastain trying to fight his way through. The 18 makes contact. Around goes Chastain. The yellow flies. Chastain scored 8. Meanwhile, Martin out here with a tore up race car is going to walk away with the race win. Can you believe that? I'm going to take you back to that restart. You see, Martin gets away here. Well, and just some contact. And look at this, Chastain to the back bumper, and boom. Wow. Holy cow. Alright, folks, so I'm going to step away for a moment, and we'll bring you back for your post-race interview. Alright, as we're getting ready, as we're back here. Oh, my. 2 laps to go here so far. Martin out front. And we'll see the white flag wave this time by. And dealing with a bump there to Martin. Coming to, again, a yellow flag on the speedway after a crazy last few laps. William Martin will work his way through turns 3 and 4, getting ready to pick up his win here tonight after a hard-fought race. A lot of contact, and man, oh man, what a finish. Final lap here for Martin. As he works his way through to receive the checkered flag, William Martin gets the checkered here tonight and he's going to get the win at Rockingham. Alrighty, folks, we're going to get you down for your post-race interview here in a moment. Holy moly. There's going to be some very, very upset people. Alright, checkered flag on the speedway, and we'll get you down for your post-race interview. Alrighty, Mr. Martin, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do. What's going on, man?
Holy cow, you hang on for the win here. What an insane last lap.
Yeah, I knew I had to stay out there on that last caution. I knew, I was hurt a little bit, old tires, and I knew I had to do something crazy to come away with it. So I just got on the restart and just tried to block a few guys to make sure and that everything worked out.
Alrighty, man. Well, you definitely walked away with the win here tonight. What does that mean for you, case-wise, going forward?
Going forward, that puts me in the Final Four at Michigan. So we'll go next week to Pocono, just try to finish the race and get ready for Michigan and see if we can go win us a championship.
Alrighty, man. Congratulations on the race win. Great race out tonight. I think there's some boxing gloves down there on pit road for some of these guys.
Oh yeah, they're already at it. I appreciate you.
Alrighty, buddy. Congratulations, William.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. That's your race winner, Mr. William Martin, bringing it home in that number 37 machine. What an impressive drive to hang on there for William. Alright, we're going to get you your second place finisher here in a moment. One moment here. Try to get P2 up here for us. Coming home P2 here tonight, Mr. Dylan Parker. Let's see if I can find him in here. Mr. Dylan. Hey Dylan, it's Matt out in the booth. You got a copy on me? Hey Dylan, it's Matt out in the booth. You got me? Let's try him one more time. Hey Dylan, it's Matt here in the booth. You got me? Alrighty, let's see if we can grab third right quick. See, Manuel. See if we can get third up here. Mr. Calhoun. Hey, Mr. Calhoun, you got a copy on it, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well,
You got me?
yeah, I got you, buddy. Well, you fit your way back to a third place finish, man.
Yeah, I have no idea how that happened. I kind of just lucked out there. In the end, I still had a fast repair while most of the other guys had damaged cars, so I think that helped me. But there in the middle of the race, I fell back like all the way because I killed my tires. So got
All right.
lucky or something.
Nevertheless, good to come home third.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. It was a fun race. I don't know. The track is a love hate with me. It's super fun and I love the bumps, but man, how tight it is out of turn two, it kills me sometimes. But we were able to get the third today in my good wrench car, and so I'm really happy about our race.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations walking home with third here today. But what was it like coming through that last corner with with all those cars wrecking everywhere?
It, it was crazy. Like we came out of turn two, and I saw the gap in between Almond and Parker, so I took it, and then it looked like Nick Okie went a little high and took Almond into the wall on the outside, and so I was just trying not to drift up there and get collected with all of that also. So I kept it in the middle in between Chastain and Almond, I think, and then. And then there was a little bit of weird net code that got me spun around, and that's what pulled out the caution. But it was crazy. Like, first of all, being three wide in that turn with all the bumps, and then everything that ensued after that. It was fun though.
Alrighty, man. And I'm pretty sure here in just about 8 hours or so, you got to go do them all, don't you?
I actually no, I backed out of that.
Oh, you
I got
did.
Yeah, I got some other things going on, so I wasn't able to be a part of that.
Yeah, I was actually going to, but then Steve, I think it was Steven that told me I need to grab the 911, and I'm like, I don't have the car, and I'm like, I don't want to buy
Yeah,
another
but
GT3.
good luck to FSR and HSR this weekend with their race.
For sure. All right, man. Well, congratulations on third, and we'll holler at you later.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Take it easy.
All righty, folks. We're going to get ready to go through your finishing results, and then we're going to get out of here for the evening. Again, congratulations, William Martin, on picking up the race win here tonight. Your unofficial finishing results: William Martin finishes P1, P2 goes to Parker, P3 or P2 to Parker, P3 to Calhoun, P4 to Almond, P5 to Bell, P6 is going to go Atkins, Wolf is 7th, 8th is Nick, 9th is Chastain, Noah 10th, back in 11th, that's Mr. Berry, uh, Darian 12th, and Webster out in 13th. And for your final result here for the lead lap count, let me grab that for you right quick. Your most laps led onto the night is going to go to Almond. Alrighty, folks, we're going to get out of here. Have a great evening. It was a lot of fun here on Extreme Sim TV. Until the next one, stay safe and have fun. As always, it's Matt. I'll see you in the next one.